Conrad Murray has said through his lawyer that he did not give Jackson painkillers, Demerol or OxyContin. Dr. Murray was at Jackson's dying side, giving him CPR when paramedics arrived. He was being paid a lot of money to care for Jackson, reportedly $150,000 a month. The question is, what exactly did that buy? 360 MD Sanjay Gupta has been working that angle of the story.
Michael Jackson, medical mystery. Many believe this man, Dr. Conrad Murray, holds the answer. He's known in the medical community as a concierge doctor, boutique MD, doctor to the stars.
He had a $150,000 a month doctor at his beck and call.
Yes.
That surprise you?
No, not at all.
Dr. Cheryl Bryant Bruce would know. She's also a concierge doctor and charges up to $150,000 a year for 24/7 service anywhere in the world. She has at least 20 patients. I was curious to know what all that money buys you.
What's the craziest thing you've ever done for a patient?
This young gentleman, he was in a panic because he decided that he might have an STD. And so I get called out into the middle of the night for this STD check, only to find myself in the middle of this very interesting party.
For another patient, she traveled to Cancun for a week. Why? The patient wanted her own doctor with her just in case. And this.
Was that your phone?
There goes.
Just a few minutes into our interview, Dr. Bryant Bruce gets a call, and we get a glimpse into her life.
You know that we can send the trainer with you. I mean, I understand that you're going on location and all, but we can send the trainer with you.
Did I hear you just say that you were going to send a trainer and potentially a masseuse to New York with that patient?
Yes.
Most of her patients are famous and wealthy. They expect discretion. And that is why Dr. Bryant Bruce wouldn't divulge too many names. And she took us along on a visit with another patient.
So we're about to make a real live house call here. This is what Dr. Bryant Bruce does several times a day, going to see her patients wherever they may be.
The patient is Jimmy Coco. You may have seen him on E! He's legendary for providing tans. You know, those world-class spray-on tans. She checks him for strep throat and then gives him an injection. In this case, the anti-inflammatory Toradol. But it got me wondering.
Have you given shots of Demerol or OxyContin to your patients before?
I have, yes.
You know, it's interesting because a lot has been made of the fact that Dr. Murray is not board certified in cardiology and doesn't have hospital privileges.
Dr. Murray, who was the private physician for Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson. You know, that's actually not that uncommon. It's hard to get privileges at certain big academic hospitals if you're not board certified, but there are a lot of doctors practicing in the United States today who are not board certified. So I'm not sure that's going to be that big a deal in the end, Anderson.
She, the woman you profiled, doctor, she seems like a responsible doctor. We talked a little bit last week, and Dr. Deepak Chopra was very critical about kind of LA doctors who want to be part of a star's retinue and are willing to kind of do whatever that takes. How big a problem is that?
Well, I asked her that question. I said, look, you're getting paid $150,000 a year. All your patients, millions of dollars if you add it up. If they come to you and say, look, I really want this, I'm giving you all this money, why won't you give it to me? And what she said is, you know, I make the decision. She goes, sure, I'm there for the patients as much as they want, but I tell them flat out at the beginning that, you know, when it comes to narcotics, when it comes to certain things, we're just going to draw certain lines. But I think you're absolutely right, and I think Dr. Chopra has a good point because there probably is a very gray area there. A lot of money being exchanged. What exactly is that money buying? That's what I was trying to get at here. She flatly denied that she is a part of that, but I imagine that that goes on.
All right, Dr. Sanjay Gupta, thanks. Next, auditioning for an icon. Rehearsal video just revealed dancers who are about to live their dream, dancing on the same stage with Michael Jackson. The moment